Governor Spencer Cox is answering a number of big questions concerning Utah today in his monthly press conference, from his optimism about the Great Salt Lake to his thoughts about the renovations planned for downtown Salt Lake City. So we go now to the state capitol for a breakdown on what was said with our Jonathan May.
The main thing that stood out to me during the governor's press conference was his excitement about the transformation downtown Salt Lake City could be seeing in the future. But that's not all he had to say. The governor went to the podium and answered question after question. When addressing the Smith Entertainment Group's plan for a sports and entertainment cultural district, he believes it's always good to have places where people want to be.
Throughout my life, I've had an opportunity to travel to some of the most iconic cities in the country. And one of the things they all have in common is a place where people want to gather and go to dine, to shop, just to interact with one another. Arts and entertainment are really critical to all of that.
But the plans for a new look downtown have put the future of Abravanel Hall into question. It was built as the home of the Utah Symphony in 1979.
What we're also hearing is that there are huge renovations that are needed for that building. Now, I don't know the details. I don't know how much those renovations are going to cost, but there's always a moment at which the cost of the renovations versus building something better kind of cross over.
Salt Lake County Mayor Jenny Wilson says she wants to keep the building the way it is. The building is county-owned and operated, and musicians have already showed plenty of support for keeping Abravanel Hall the way it is.
Abravanel Hall just exceeded expectations. It's beautiful, and the work that was done to make it exceptional just speaks so well to the love that the community had.
Moving on to another important topic, the governor also touched on the future of the Great Salt Lake.
These lakes, these types of dead seas are drying up all over the world. It's not just here. It's a problem in California. It's a problem in Israel. It's a problem in lots of different places. And so we need the best science to try to think through if that were to happen.
Scientists I talked to say there's still a lot of work that needs to be done.
While we're in a much better place than we were in 2022, we still are unacceptably close to the edge of losing this ecosystem.
Governor Cox also expressed optimism that they can save the lake and get it back to healthy territory, while scientists say with the last 2 water years Utah's had, now's the golden opportunity to move the needle and protect the Great Salt Lake. Reporting at the state capitol, Jonathan May, ABC4 News.